Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy and I have my February wrap up for you. So I read a total of four books in February. It's still technically February now. It's the 26th and I am in the middle of reading a book, but I don't know if I'll finish it or not. If I do, then it won't be in this video, unfortunately. So I spent most of my February reading Crescent City, House of Flame and Shadow, and I will have a vlog up for that. I just need to do the outro and then edit it and then put it up. I haven't done any reading vlogs this month except that one, and there isn't even much of it either because I was so into it. I kept forgetting to pick up my camera and actually update. So that's going to be a really short one, I think. So we're going to start with the first book that I finished in February, and that is Zodiac Academy Shadow Princess. The ending of this book destroyed me. I was so upset. So upset. And that's all. I can't believe what happened at the end. I mean, I did not see that bit coming. I saw some of the aspects of this book come in, like what happened between a certain two characters and everything. And I can't understand. I mean, I don't know if it's the end of this book or the end of the next one, but I saw someone like say about like how Darius, how could he do that at like the end, and I don't know if they were talking about the last book or this book, but I don't think he's actually done anything wrong. So the person I hate the most is Seth. I hate him. He's mean. He's so horrible to Darcy. One minute he's like hot and cold. One minute he's nice, then he's not, and it's just like, get off your high horse. She's more powerful than you anyway. Yeah, but the ending, I was not happy with that ending. I was not happy with that cliffhanger either. I'm not gonna lie. I did read the first chapter of the next one just to make sure what happened, and I still am shocked because it still means, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen in the next one. I'm really scared. Is it really blurry, or is it just my lighting? I don't know if it's my lighting. Hang on. I'm going to get my ring light quick because I think this lighting is absolute rubbish. That's better. So yeah. Yeah, so with this one, I gave it 5 stars because, like I said, it did destroy me. It was brutal. It was funny in some aspects of, like, obviously like the banter between obviously the girls and the boys and everything, but my favourite character is still Lance. I love him, and I love Darcy. They're my favourite. I love them. I mean, I like Tori sometimes, but even sometimes Tori can be a bit of a bitch. But yeah, that's that one. And then I read House of Flame and Shadow. This also destroyed me, but this book is basically a book of answers to all like the theories, the like speculations about like what happened at the end of the second book and what was going to happen in this book. So I really loved it. I gave it 5 stars. I've seen a lot of people like I've watched quite a few like spoiler vlogs on there, and obviously there's certain people that are in this book, and loads of people didn't like the fact that they weren't in the book more, but I thought that they were in the book enough because at the end of the day, it's not their book. It's Bryce's book. It's Bryce's story. I mean, this story is basically, I think, Bryce and Hunt and Rune and Lydia. and that's I mean, you get the POVs of obviously like Therion and Ethan and stuff, but you don't get much of their stories as much as you do like Bryce's story, Hunt's story, Rune's story, and like Lydia's story. So I really enjoyed that aspect. I mean, I was in tears at the end of this book. It was so emotional. The amount of times I actually cried, the amount of times I laughed through this book. I knew it was going to be a 5-star. I knew I was going to love it. But I'm so sad that it's over. I mean, she's just... I love her. I didn't even tab it either, because I haven't tabbed any of my Crescent City books. I really want to reread Throne of Glass and tab that. The only ones that I've tabbed are ACOTAR, because I couldn't get into Crescent City to begin with, so I started reading it physically, and I just couldn't get into it because it was so info dumpy, and then I switched to the audio, and I've not gone back. I've listened to these all on audio. I've still got my bookmark in it, because I'm still like making my way through the bonus chapter. But in my mind, I've finished it. It's ended. It's finished. And then I was in a bit of like, obviously then it was, once I finished that, it was half term, so I couldn't really like read much of like physical books. So I read one of my ebooks, and I'll put it up here, and that was Mile High. I can't remember who it's by. Liz Tomford. By Liz Tomford. I really enjoyed that book. I think I gave it 4 stars. I mean, I didn't realise it was like 500 pages, and I loved like the representation of like of it in there as well. Obviously there are triggers for like people that don't like the size of their body and like and body shamed and stuff like that in there, but other than that, I thought it was a really, really, really good. I mean, I didn't cry in it. I knew what was going to happen at the end. I mean, it's the same with every romance book, really. But I really did enjoy it. I liked the fact that it was slow burn as well. So obviously they didn't like get together like straight away. And like he fell first. You just know he did. I'm sure he fell first. The way I read it is that he fell first, but they fell for each other. But he just wouldn't admit that he fell for her. And then the last book that I read in February was Never a Hero by Vanessa Lynn. Now, I thought this was going to finish the series. I thought it was a duology, but it's not. Apparently there's a 3rd one, and it's not even got a title yet. And I'm really upset about that, because the cliffhanger at the end of this is diabolical. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh. And then I looked it up on Goodreads, and I was like, oh my god, there's a 3rd book. I didn't realise it was a trilogy. I thought, yes, I've done it. I've finished another series. I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one. Obviously, because I liked Aaron like in the first one. I like Nick in this one a little bit more, because obviously Nick wasn't very nice in that one, but I don't really know how it's going to play out. I don't know, because it's probably like a love triangle going on, but it's not a love triangle, because she loves Nick but she likes Aaron, and yeah, but obviously how the first one ended to obviously where this one is, Aaron's like, I can't really say because obviously it will spoil it. But yeah, so I didn't enjoy it as much. I think I gave it 3.5. Obviously I gave it only a monster like 4 stars. I liked it. It was just like, there was just so much. I was just like, I can't explain it, but I didn't like it as much as I liked the first one. I am going to get this 3rd one because I do want to know how it ends now, because of like what happened at the end. But I was really upset that I thought yes, I've finished the series. No, I didn't. There's another one. and I don't even know what it's called because I don't even. It's supposed to be published sometime this year, I think, but we don't have a cover. We don't have a name. All I know is that book 3 in the Only Monster series may be coming out this year or next year. So, but anyway, I'm going to end the video here, and then I'm going to hopefully film my March TBR. I didn't actually read the only book. No, I didn't actually read any of the books that were picked out of my jar. I am reading one at the minute. The one that I'm reading is A Touch of Malice, which was picked out of my TBR jar. But that's fine. I've folded them back up and I've put them back in my jar, because how I've done it is that my husband and my kids pick my TBR, but if I don't read them, I'll just put them back and go to them another time. I'm not going to force myself to read them if I'm not in the mood. But the picks that have been picked for next month, 3 of them, one of them I've been putting off like years, and the other one I've been putting off. I keep putting them on like Vampire TBRs, but I really think it's time that I finish that series, and you will find out in my January. No, not my January TBR. What am I talking about? In my March TBR when I film it, which will probably be later today or maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not sure yet because I don't really want to film in the same clothes. I mean, I could just go change my jumper, but anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like my video if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.